Hello everybody, Iain Robson here. Welcome to another edition of Coldborough Farm. I can't figure out a good way to say that. Anyways, I brought the tedder over here because I was going to make this into dry hay, but I realized I probably don't need to over here because I don't think we even have the baler over here. We have that. I don't think we have the balers even here. We have this guy right here. And I think in that scenario, I think even if I TED it, it really doesn't make a big difference because it is just going to be considered as grass, essentially. So I'm just going to grab the windrower instead, or the rake. And I don't think that's not going to make a difference to the cows. Let's just say that, or the sheep for that matter. So let's go ahead and put this guy back over here, and then we'll grab the rake, and we'll get that raked up. I'm pretty sure the horsepower in this is not a very high requirement, if memory serves, so we're just going to use this little guy here. I think this thing has like 130 horsepower anyways, but I don't think it'll be a problem, but we're going to find out in a moment. It may need to wait though. It may, I'm not sure. Alright, let's go here. Oh, looks like we're okay. Now the guy's finished work. This is good. Let's just drive through here. And let's just do this real quick. We loaded the course. We need to set it as fieldwork mode. And the width of this is... oops. Let's do 8.5. Northwest heading south, and we will do headlands, but after the fact. And we shall do 2. Perfect. Generate the course. Oh, look at that. That was pretty awesome, actually. Did not expect it to be that well placed. Holy cow. And... wow, that was a terribly in. New Holland's in traffic. I bet you it's that case just sitting there. Alright, so let's... yeah, totally is the case just sitting here. Alright, get out of his way. I just have him set up going on the same course. Oh no, he started doing what he's supposed to be doing now. Get out of the way. Jeez. Oh, that's through the bush there. Alright, New Holland has finished work. Excellent. Let's grab him. And let's save this course as... I don't know. I'll call it grass mow. I don't know. I'm not sure what else to call it at that point. Let's grab this guy here. And... let's... where's the exit? Over here. What we'll do is we'll grab the... apparently that guy's having some trouble doing something. So am I. I'm doing too many things at once, apparently. Alright, so let's grab the loading wagon there, and hopefully that'll work. That seemed like we just got a little bit of air there for whatever reason. Alright, let's stick this in over here. It's funny, on this type of farm you basically need to keep your equipment put away because you can't really afford to put it you can't really afford to just leave it laying about. It seems like, at least. Which is not necessarily a bad thing. I'm pretty bad about I'm usually someone who just leaves all the equipment all over the place for whatever reason. I try to be good and put it away properly and all that jazz, but it doesn't always happen the way I would like. There we go. Oh, it's got grass in it already. How convenient. Alright, let's go give some of that to our sheepies then. Where is this sheep? Oh, it's actually in the field. Interesting. Okay, cool. Let's give them a little bit of grass, and that will allow them to get started. I didn't realize that was in there. Here we go. And now they will have just enough, so they'll be at 100% efficiency now, which is kind of funny. It's funny that it only takes a little bit of grass to get them started at 100% efficiency. And let's do the same with the cows. Sure, what's the best way? I guess we'll do it this way. I'm just going to go in this view because I need to be able to see the entrance and be able to approach it correctly. I think this is that going to work? Well, we're going to find out. We're going to find out. This is probably for the straw a bit more, but... Oh no, we're good. There it is. Give our cows a little bit. They actually have straw ready. It's interesting that they actually... Oops. The person who made the map actually kind of set it up a little bit, so you have, like, once you start the game, like, there's a little bit of starting material there. So, like, right now they have grass, straw, and they're producing milk and manure already, which is kind of interesting, actually. So it's kind of a nice little touch, if you ask me. It's not often that you'll get that, so it's kind of cool that the person went out of their way to do it. Alright, so I think, where is that guy? Alright. And we might as well just turn this on, lower it. Doesn't really matter where we go starting off, but we'll start where he started, or try to at least. See, I don't know why, but I find it, for stuff like this where I have to be a bit more precise, I find it easier to be out of cab. Don't ask me why, but I just find it easier. So, I could just use Courseplay, but I'll do it. It's not terrible. But it's weird though, because often I find myself, you know, just set up in the sense that I'm like, well, if I really want to be as accurate as possible, I have to be in cab. Like, I don't know, just with the steering wheel, it seems like. When I used to play with the keyboard and mouse, I never had that same problem, but, or never felt that same way. But here, with the steering wheel, I often feel that to be as accurate as possible, or to make sure I know where I'm going in the right direction and all that jazz, I feel like often the only way to do that is being in cab for whatever reason. But I know a lot of people aren't super enthusiastic about me being in cab all the time, so I try to I try to adjust. Try to mix it up a little bit, because I'm sure if I was out of cab all the time, I'd get people saying in cab and vice versa. So you try to do what you can. Let's just say that. We're almost at 50%. Wow, already? Holy smokes. So the thing we're going to run into, I think, at this point now is, I don't know if there's a place to store loose grass on this map. So we may run into a situation where we'll have to put it into a placeable heap, I suppose. Which is British styled, I don't know. Actually, you know what we could do with it? We could just make silage, because there's a pit in the back there. So once we top up our cows, we can just put the rest into the silage pit back there. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Sweet. And we actually have another field over there. I think it's planted in something though. Actually, no, we should try. Let me just check real quickly. I think this field up here is potatoes. Let's just check. Sugar beets. Are they ready to be harvested, I wonder? Apparently everything's ready to be harvested, and that's ready to be topped. Interesting. How shall we do this? I'm only thinking, I know that you can make TMR with a particular mod. I just don't have it installed at the moment, and I don't know how that's going to work if I don't have it installed and I start it. What the mod I'm thinking of is called the, what is it called? I think it's called the farhsilo mod. Basically what it allows you to do is it allows you to make TMR with your bunker, essentially, without having to use an actual TMR mixer. Admittedly, this was not my, I didn't think about that off the top of my head. That was, Farmer Beavis mentioned it a while back. Alright, that's 100%. probably put four-wheel drive on, the diff locks and everything, just to make sure we're safe. We don't slide around all over the place, although I didn't experience any sliding around there. So let's go ahead and give this the rest to our cows. And we'll see how much we have left, because I don't think we could either store it or we could put it into the bunker, so we'll see what's what. Alright, there we go. How much are they going to take? I don't think they're going to take all of this, because that's a lot of grass, but they may. It's entirely possible. 50% used? Okay, maybe they will take all of it then. Jeez. Alright, that's fine by me. Let's go just take a quick little walk around here. That's not the direction I wanted to head into. Alright, we'll go this way, sure. Around the back half of the farm here. Through the bushes. Ah, perfect. That might be a sell point. It is. This is the bunker I was referring to. The chickens? Is that really where the chickens are? No, that's just for visual effect. Okay. Yeah, so it seems like we could just put it into the bunker. Because the sheep, I love how that, I don't know, for some reason this animal facility is, I just really like it. And it's a really cool little job. Oh, you take all of it. Okay, cool. I can live with that. Let's take a nice wide turn around here. So what we'll do is we'll put the rest in that bunker right there. I'm just not sure if it will work with that other mod. I'm not sure about that. It may not. We will find out. So the interesting part is you could set up Courseplay to do this, which is kind of cool. You can do lots of crazy things with Courseplay. You just need to know how to do it. That's really the key. It's not terribly difficult to do all of these things, but you just need to know. Just need to put these things together. So, I could show you. Yeah, I'll just show you. Alright, so the way this would work is like this. So this is going to be my quote-unquote, I'm just going to drop this for the time because I don't actually need it. Let's start recording the course. So the problem is, or not the problem, you just need to make sure you take corners to accommodate for the trailer that we actually don't have at the moment. So, okay, let's take this turn right here like so, and drive this way. And what we'll do is we'll drive up close to here, and then turn like so. Drive straight like this, stop, go in reverse, and what you want to do is you want to back up into the bunker itself like so, in this scenario. That should be far enough into it, and then back to forward. And what we'll do is we'll take a nice wide turn here again, and return the way we came, basically. And what that should do is it should allow us to set that guy up so he just drives straight into that, well, backs up into that bunker. We're gonna see how that works though. Alright, so we'll save this as unload grass bunker, let's call it. And what we'll do is we will which is it, the New Holland? No. TC. Oh, that's the we want this guy right here. So that is the mowing course, and this is the unload course. So someone asked how to combine the courses. You just load the course into the other one, basically. That's it. Nothing fancy. Alright, so what we'll do is let's just show all of our Is that in the right direction? Oh, sweet, that is. So we'll start this guy out. And just get him started right here, like so. Now, what should happen is if I go to current waypoint and set him to drive, like this. Or not current. Nearest. Why did it go to current? I don't know what the deal. I have to look that one up. What is? I'm not sure what the current waypoint is supposed to do in relation to nearest waypoint. So, like, I suppose what it is the last waypoint you were on. I don't know. I'm not sure if that's always the case. Alright, so let me just take those off. Oops. Ah, why is that not? Because you are offset, aren't you, still? Yes, you are. Alright, let's not do that then. Let's come down here. And whatever the nearest waypoint is here. So he's going to go up there then, and he's going to come back down here, I suppose, then. Okay. We'll set that up quickly here, like so. And I imagine he should, assuming this is all set up right, and assuming this is, yeah, okay, perfect. So, what's going to happen now is he's going to go up and down the course, and then when it needs to be unloaded, he's going to go back to that bunker, and this stire's probably almost done, yeah. So the nice thing about using a loading wagon as opposed to a baler is that you don't really need to worry about the bales or running into any bales at all because there are none, which is nice. Now we have this course set up, I imagine. What's going to happen is he will probably go around, he'll probably leave a little bit on the outside just because of the way I recorded the outline course, but that's fine. We're not too worried about that. Excellent, nice. And this guy's actually combining now. Actually, what we'll do is let's just unload this guy while we're here, because he is not going to do it himself very well. That is for certain. Let's do that. Let's come up here. Now, the weird part is there must be a good way to do this on this map. I just don't know what it is. So let's just drive around here. This is probably one of the ways you could do it. And I don't know if this is going to be the best way though. We're going to find out. And that's going to run into that, isn't it? Yes, that is. Really? What the heck am I stuck on? Why am I stuck on that? You're not. Good. Alright, so you are stuck on that, mind you. It's almost like you need like a tiny tractor. I don't know. I'm not sure what would be the best way to do this. You could do it with courseplay, but just not with this particular tractor trailer combination, I don't think. Well, you could, but you probably have to set it up so it backs up into here. Wheat's not accepted there. Really? Is it really? Is that really the barley? Then why? Oh, you know what it is? Check this out. It's probably just because I'm too close to the other trigger. Oops. That's not what I wanted to do. Not which way I wanted to go, at least. Let's see if we can't get that in there. Yeah, that's kind of silly. Yeah, it was just close enough to this right here, because that's actually the barley. Stire's done. Wow, that was quite a ways away from the actual location I thought you were going to stop, but okay, that's fine. I'll let that guy go. Alright, so as you can see, he's still going up and down the field there, and he is doing his thing. And what will be interesting is to see what happens once he's actually full, which is probably coming up soon. I suspect, at least. We'll see. We'll wait until he's finished, or until he's at least full once, and then we will stop. Let's save this as, let's call this grass rake. I wonder if you can actually go in that little door there. Can you? No. I wasn't sure. It looks like you can, though. Nope. Okay. Whatever. Alright. Alright, so let's go in here and let's put this guy right in here. Back where we found it, I suppose. Alright. Whoops, that's totally the wrong direction. There we go, that's the direction we wanted to go in. Oh, that's probably too much now. Wow, really? This must have a much different turning circle than I'm used to, because that seems like a lot more than I was expecting it to turn, but oh well. There we go. Now we're around it, so now let's head that direction. Okay, there we go. That's better. Jeez. You just hit the gas a little bit too much. And it's just enough for it to do weird things, so you really need to back it up slowly. Or else you'd end up being a terrible backer-upper like I am. There we go. Perfect. Excellent. Oh, sounds like their tractor's coming this way. Let's go ahead and watch that. So here he comes. He is full, I suppose. Doesn't look full. Let's watch. So that's with Courseplay backing that up, which is a funny thing about that. See? Isn't that crazy? How awesome is that? No, that's not good. He didn't. Well, it worked, but not 100%. So I guess I'll have to put a waiting point there, but that seems odd that I would have to do that. Oh well. And he's stuck on that little part there. Okay, well, obviously it works, but not 100%, so that's fine. Can't expect things to work always the way you want it to. So if I were to record that course again, what I would do is I would just set a waiting point there quickly. So let's just see if I can do that real quick. So now that we have the trailer on it, we'll take the same turns, nice and gently, and like that. And what we'll do is let's get rid of the trailer real quick here, and let's drive it straight up here, stop, reverse, and let's reverse into that little area right there. And then this time what we'll do is we'll back it up as far as possible and then put like a waiting point there and then go forward. So what should happen now is he should, let's just pause the course real quick and grab the rest of the trailer. Grab the trailer. There's so many cool things you can do with Courseplay, if you just know how to set them up properly. There we go. It looks more confusing than it is sometimes, but alright, let's unpause the course and head back to the field. So what I'll do now is I'll save this as version 2. I don't know, I always save things as versions just because I never know how things are going to work out until I try it. Perfect. So save this as, I don't know, where was it? Grass unload bunker V2. And load the rake, then load bunker V2, and then delete bunker V1. And I don't know where he is now in terms of this. Let's just set him on his way, just so we can see how it works out. I do need to get going soon, though. Alright, so he was going in that direction. Okay, perfect. So let's just see what happens here. Alright, so let's set him up so he's at the nearest point once again, like so. And what should happen here is, I should put this back to start and end. So he's going to fill up again. And then because we put the waiting point there, he should theoretically unload completely before he continues on, but we're going to see if that actually is the case or not. Sometimes with these Courseplay courses you kind of have to work out the kinks a little bit. And that's a perfect example where you kind of have to figure that out for yourself. Figure out that particular little problem. Like, had you not encountered it, or followed along to make sure it worked, probably would have. You never would have known. Alright, so he's coming back up to 100% now. 94, 95, 96. I don't know. I love setting up these little courseplay things. I don't know. I enjoy that aspect, but I'm sure not everybody does, so. He's going to turn around here and do a little tiny bit and be at 100%. Watch this. Here we go. It's going to drop it down. Move forward like an inch, and then be at 100%. Yeah, just as I suspected. Alright, so here's the last point right here. So he's going to go to that last point, I imagine. And then he's going to turn around. Well, that's the last point there. So then he's going to hit this point. And then he's going to go to the first point. And if I... Oh, he's doing this. He's going fast enough. He's probably cruising at the field speed. Oh, no, he's not. 15 kilometers an hour. That's probably just as fast as he can go. So if I increase this, is he going to speed up now? It's probably just as fast as he can move, really. Okay. It's cool. Whatever. Let's see if he does this. Although I do need to... I'll have to watch this, and then I'll save this as... I don't know. Grass, unload, bunker, V2. Alright, so here he's going to the last little points here of the course. And he's going to do his thing once again. This is kind of the fun part. If you use British farms, when you play on British farms like this, when you get to mess around with courseplay, you kind of have to be a bit more ingenious, I suppose. Or, I don't know, maybe ingenious isn't the right word, but it gets you to try out some of the more difficult combinations of things. And backing up and stuff like that. Alright, so he's going to back up here again. So the crazy thing about courseplay is that they actually know how to back up, which just blows my mind every single time. So because we have a waiting point back here, we'll see if he actually waits here now until he fully unloads. So he's backing up. He's at the waiting point. He's unloading. Oh, that's interesting. It thinks it's unloading bales. Okay, I can live with that. That's interesting. Okay, well it does work now. As you can see, he's fully unloading, and then once he's fully unloaded, which is going to be fairly soon, I imagine, he's going to continue on his way. That's awesome. Love this type of stuff. Alright, that's grass, unload, bunker V2. Well, as long as I know which grass field that is, basically, it should be fine. Excellent. Cool. Nice. Look at that. There you go. So you can set up courseplay like that and just have it set up so it does crazy things like that if you want to. Especially on these smaller British type farms. Doing stuff like that does work well, assuming you do it correctly. Like I didn't do it correctly the first time. All I missed was the waiting point. And once I set that waiting point, boom, done. Good to go. Anyways, folks, I do need to run along now. I have to get to work. That'll be it for today. My name's Iain Robson. This has been Coldborough Farm on Farming Simulator 2015, coming at you from Coldborough Farm again. How about this? Iain Robson here, Farming Simulator, Coldborough Farm. I'll catch you guys later.